All right, we're testing to make sure this works. Hold on. Because we have no idea. There we go. We have sound. It is fixed. We fixed it. It was just Restream acting weird, guys. That's all it was. What a big six. All right. Let me get. Uh, all right. So there we go. All right, we're gonna start that up. Let's get it.
Yo, flow cold like a bitch, don't care about them. Gassed up and I'm about to let the air bottom. Better watch it cause we can turn it up now cause I done came up from the bottom. Now one of you bitches want it, I'm a bad motherfucker since yeah, hi. Run them down in my truck like hey guy. But the tires don't screech like Bayside. Chopper rocking to the rhythm of the bassline. May I put them in that bag like a steak guy. I can hear them whine while they talking through the grapevine. Biting on my style till I'm putting down a canine. I see your head like I'm hitting you on FaceTime. May I kick a little something for all my people that want it. They said they want to smoke but none of them getting blooded. You could talk about it. One of these days you getting confronted. Till I pull it out and peel and then I open your onion. You don't want no smoke. My flow too dope. I got you all fucked. You dropped the soap. A dirt bag. Got my hand in your girl's ass. Taking a bird bath. I'm doper than nerve gas. They say I better watch my mouth or one day I'ma end up bro. I hate to break the news to your GPS, my friend, but I've been down that road before. But still I know everybody wanna hit that blunt, but wasn't there when the bitch got rope. Say you wanna pull, but you did not know that a motherfucker really don't want that smoke. They don't want no smoke. Rap guy with your rap words. I ain't fucking with a single one of you rap nerds. This a rapture for the spinning you backwards. Thought I'm all in half and divvy your mountain fractions. You can have one, you can have two. I'm channel 8, motherfucker, I am bad news. Shit, I'm cool till you catch me in a bad mood. Then I start throwing all kinds of shit like a baboon. Hip hop nowadays, man, it all sucks. Narrate the UFC, man, you talk tough. Said they drop dope shit while I sit and wait. There's a better chance that Donald putting a wall up. You see these dorks? Their favorite rap group must be CB4. Got them shook from my words like a Ouija board. You the type to want to riot with a tiki torch, you fucking sissy. Idle hands, I gets busy. I will bear these arms and get grizzly. 225s in hand, I grip swiftly. Feeling like M and Dre, I split 50, 10 me. They say I better watch my mouth or one day I'ma end up bro. I hate to break the news to your GPS, my friend, but I've been down that road before. But still I know everybody wanna hit that blunt, but wasn't there when the bitch got rope. Say you wanna pull, but you did not know that a motherfucker really don't want that smoke. They don't want no smoke. I'm feeling like a bad motherfucker. I'm feeling like a bad mother. Oh, I'm feeling like a bad motherfucker. I'm feeling like a bad motherfucker. Feeling like a bad motherfucker. Feeling like a bad motherfucker. Feeling like a bad mother. Oh, I don't give a flying fuck about building a bridge. If you don't like me, fuck you, bitch. I'd like to say sorry to anybody that I offended and suck my dick. Cause you can smell the I don't give a fuck when I walk in the room. You pay attention when I'm talking to you. I better, yeah, you better stay clear when I sharpen the spoon. It'll wake you up like your favorite cartoon. I'm like, yeah. They say I better watch my mouth or one day I'ma end up bro. I hate to break the news to your GPS, my friend, but I've been down that road before. But still I know everybody wanna hit that blunt, but wasn't there when the bitch got rope. Say you wanna pull, but you did not know that a motherfucker really don't want that smoke. They don't want no smoke.
That's right. They don't want no smoke. They don't want it. They don't want it. What up, everybody? Welcome to Country Rap Court TV. Where we are spreading the juice, boy. We got a special guest. We might have a few others still waiting to hear from them. We just gonna put up some of the juice that's going on in the genre. We're gonna discuss it. And of course, as always, chat, you guys decide. What do y'all think is going on with it? All right. So, everybody, welcome our special guest today, HBR. Yo,
Woohoo! Party pooper!
what up, HBR?
Not much, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. We chilling.
Hell yeah.
We got the juiciest shit in the fucking YouTube streets today, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Man, what is up with Hosier, bro?
He a hoe?
I mean,
Oh,
bro.
sorry.
I mean, we got some juicy shit.
Yeah,
What's
there's
been
some wild
going
shit
on?
going on.
I don't even know. From the videos, man, he did some dirty work. He I mean,
Not surprised though.
I mean, no
You know,
surprised by that, right? I mean, like, let's be honest,
it's Hosier.
right? I mean, man, I heard of some juice about well, his ex lady. She got roofied. This is the word we're looking for.
That's crazy.
Don't know what specific details. Obviously, it's still ongoing, but Hosier was present during the time, and yeah. Apparently, she was talking to some other guy. Was some messages was exchanged, and so I mean, there might have been a affair or cheating situation going on, but man, that shit's wild, bro.
That is.
Um,
Yeah. I don't know. It's like, what the hell's going on with the country rap scene? Like, for real.
dude, the country rap scene has so much juice going on, bro. So much juice. I mean, you got Ryan Upchurch doing his whole thing, and then you got
That
people.
Facebook post? That shit
Oh
was
yeah,
wild.
yeah, that Facebook post was definitely. There's been a few other posts that he's been posting that's fucking wild though. I
Mhm.
mean, he's still talking about the Kylie Rodney situation. He's got, his racist comments, and then there's been a few others.
Nazism.
Nazism, but again, my favorite all-time favorite decisions he's ever made is making a video about pedophilia, saying he's against it. But yet, he's the one that shouted out BX Beast Boy. Has BX Beast Boy's voice in his song. Actually,
Donated probably
he
5-6 grand to him at least.
yeah, he's definitely donated. I know he's definitely shouted him out multiple times. And if you didn't know, well, BX Beast Boy did. There is valid proof of this. This is not an accusation because this is on the internet already. But he has taught little boys.
Yep.
So, I mean, if you're really against the whole act of pedophilia and this is that the other, why would you be shouting him out? That just contradicts yourself a little bit.
Hypocrite squad.
Yeah, that's
I
wild.
mean, that's what they've turned into.
And then you got Johnny Gobble talking about Triple T again.
Again?
Yeah, he's
Jeez.
see, Triple T has me blocked. He's trying to censor me. He don't want me to talk in his stream.
Dude, I told him, I was like, dude, it's been happening a lot. Nobody's supposed to time anybody out or block anybody unless they're talking about kids or they're being disrespectful to women in chat. That's the only time anybody's supposed to get timed out or blocked over there.
Facts. Now, I will say he's acting like a little pussy about it. And he's just running his mouth to tea. Videos, this, that, the other. But you know, then we got what else? There was something else he did too. I don't remember exactly what it is. We'll pull it up here shortly. Mind you, chat. We're just getting the intro here. We'll be pulling up some videos and some Instagram posts, maybe whatever we could pull up that obviously have receipts to everything that's being said. Because we're not trying to spread it. We're not Ryan Upchurch. We're not going to spread false things because we're high on drugs.
Yeah.
We don't do that here.
Spread the narrative. Ryan's never been a rapper. There's no proof of it.
Right. Ryan's not real.
Yeah.
He's not a hero person.
You know, this show was wild, man.
No, he's the person that looks like him. This guy. His name's Bob. Yeah.
What up, Muddy?
What up, Muddy?
Muddy,
Big
Muddy,
Six.
Muddy.
Tanya in the chat. Got how the people
Dude.
getting it.
Oh, yeah, and that lady's address and shit, yeah.
Tanya says BX Boost Boy saying in his videos about the Diddy case that it was Cassie's fault she made Diddy do it. Seriously?
What?
That's wild. That's wild as fuck. Yo,
He's defending Diddy on that? Oh, hell no. I almost slipped too. I almost slipped.
I mean,
Oh.
can I just say, if you're willing to defend that, I mean, let's be real. He's already talked to little kids weirdly. He's defending Diddy. It kind of adds up. I
It
mean,
definitely adds up. I agree.
I mean, I'm not one to call. Well, actually, I am. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. He is a fucking creep and a weirdo. It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
You know, let's be real about it.
I almost called him his first name.
Oh shit! But then we got all the people hopping on Chop Easy's panels, going crazy. We got Martin Speaks with Johnny Cashville.
Oh, yeah.
That was wild.
Fucking Tubby.
Big Mendo went at who? Wasn't he going at Johnny Gobble? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Mendo went at Johnny Gobble because obviously Johnny Gobble brought up his fucking name for no fucking reason.
Oh, I read that as pickles and Skittle dust. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh Lord. No, we're not reciting the bars from Adam Calhoun.
Oh man, that's wild right there.
Hey, but hey, he was a genius with that though. I'm not even gonna lie.
Dude,
I'm not even gonna lie.
yeah.
That play work was nice. Yo, like, and then the narrative of saying that Nashville never happened. They didn't go make an album.
Dude, I know. It's like there's plenty of proof all over Instagram from a lot of different people.
Facts.
There's a lot of proof to say that it did happen. It's just
Facts.
not diss tracks like you were hoping for.
Well, and also he had, I mean, he's from the same area that it was at.
Yeah.
He knew where it was at. There's plenty of pictures showing where it was. If you know the area, you would have known. You would have easily known where they were. You could have pulled up at any time. You didn't.
That's a fact.
And then you got Lord Puss.
Dude, that him and his little partner are they a couple or what?
I don't know, man. It's just weird movement. I'll say that. Also, the shit that they
Definitely.
did with the sticks was
That was
wild.
foul.
That was really foul. I don't respect any of that shit.
No, and then it's there. Oh, I was trolling. No, that's not a troll, dude. That's not a troll.
No.
That's a. Oh, you want to make jokes? Okay, well, let's make jokes with my fist in your face.
Yeah.
You know, that's what that gets you.
And then you
That
got
kind of crap.
Moccasin Creek, Jeff McCool called Lord Lust out and Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
Uh, that man kind of meant what he said. I feel like.
Oh,
So.
Joe Stick, he about that shit, dude. He stands on what he says.
Oh yeah, Joe is not gonna play with his ass. Joe will beat his ass.
You know. What else? Oh, you got the that other podcast, team that the Riri Avengers.
Oh yeah, Hickerbilly. Thank you for bringing that up, bro. Hickerbilly wants to smoke. He really wants to smoke. Like this boy really just truly wants it, and it's
He
funny
does.
to me. It's rather funny to me. He thinks he's good at this, but he's not. I mean, you got between him and Obsolete on the panel alone, not much intelligence there.
No,
Um,
there's really not.
and actually, God, I've been wanting to talk about them for a bit, man. They just, bro.
Dude, the crap the other night, man, he made himself look really bad sitting there on his live, listening to Tim's live, and then Tim's chat. It's like, dude, you made yourself look really bad to your own chat there, dude.
Well, not only that, but did you notice how Obsolete kept trying to really be so more talkative about it than he usually is? I mean, and he's a talker, but for somebody that got confronted by an artist, mind you, yes, Obsolete, we're talking about you. You got confronted by an artist at a concert. I'm not going to say the artist's name, but I will say your name because you're a fuckboy. But he confronted you. Told you not to bring up his name again, or else he's going to put his hands on you. What did you do? Got quiet like a little bitch and didn't talk to nobody else. You was quiet as a church mouse.
He runs his mouth about Tim, but yet seeing Tim in person at a show,
Facts.
fucking silence.
Silent as fuck.
I brought that up the other night, and he's like, "Whoa, was I supposed to hit an elderly person?" It's like, yeah, stand on what you fucking say, dude.
I mean, if you're gonna talk shit, be about it. At least,
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not even expect you to hit a grown hit elderly person, whatever the fuck you want to say. How about you just say it to the man's face?
Yeah.
Why don't you walk up to that man and say, "Hey, you know what? I know who the fuck you are. I'm showing that I know who you are, and fuck you. I don't like you.
Yep.
Instead of fuck away from me, or we gonna have problems." And then you walk the fuck away. That's standing on 10. But you didn't even approach the situation. You ducked and dodged like a scared motherfucker. Like a real man gonna confront the man and be like, "Yo, hey, I'm gonna let you know. I see you. I see you at the event. We're both here. I'm gonna acknowledge the fact that we're both here, but I'm gonna acknowledge the fact that it's an event and it's not about us. So you stay over there, and I'm gonna stay over here. You cross the lines, you just might get your ass whooped. All right, you might catch these hands. I'm just gonna let you know that, and I'm gonna just walk the fuck away at that point. You do what you do with the rest of the information. You want to cross that line or not? That's on you. You know what I mean? Like that's addressing it like a real man. Let's be honest.
Yeah. It's like, at least that way I can actually respect you some. Even though I might not like you, I can have respect for you because you stood on it.
Right. Literally.
But
you're not You're not ducking and dodging or you smiling in the person's face or nothing like. You know what I mean? Like, don't give dap. If you gonna talk shit on the internet, don't give daps to the person that you're talking on. I'm just gonna say that.
Yep.
Don't give daps. Yo, rest in peace, Phil Robertson. Facts.
Yeah. That shit was sad hearing that, dude.
Facts. Good dude. Sorry, hitting that dab real quick. Oh my god, that fucking vaporizer is fucking amazing, bro. Oh, so good. But so why don't we dive into some shit, shall we? What let me we're gonna pull up something actually from Triple T's, you know, because he got the country rap tea, you know what I mean? Peaches and cream.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. All right. Shout out to Triple T for all the coverage he does, man. He's doing a great job with this shit, man.
That's another thing. People always sit there and talk shit about Tim covering stuff. It's like that's where his channel originated from. Was doing country rap news.
Yep. Big
Uh,
facts.
how are you people getting upset about this? Like, it makes no sense to me.
'Cause they want to fit a narrative that they can push, and they're not the ones.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion
There we
is
go.
advised.
What up, everybody? This is Triple T, and I'm back again with another episode of Country Rap Tea. So, if you're new to the channel, go hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Video.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
All right. So, first thing first, we all see that it's a post from Brooke Steffens. Chris could say whatever the fuck he wants to say, but I and my best friends know the whole truth of everything that transpired. And he is one fucked up individual, and I really hope that he gets the help that he needs, and maybe he should stay off the pills. Huh, who is he close with, HBR?
You know, I was thinking, you know, maybe he's the new plug.
I mean, you know,
I mean,
he lost his one. So, I mean, you know, if any of you only knew the shit that happened to me while I was with him, I truly don't care what anybody else has to say. I don't care what he has to say. I'm done. I am done cutting motherfucker off one by one. Dun, 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 dun.
yeah, it's
Takes a minute for it to go through. So, dude is grown as hell, wants to post Facebook videos to try to blast me. He would hate for me to post the videos that he got of me at a vulnerable state that I would never been in if I was not with him. Pathetic, just absolutely disgusting. So then it goes into a big long post. Thursday, 5/22, I left with Chris Hosier to travel to Mississippi for a show. Halfway, we stopped and stayed in Nashville, and you wanted to go out in Broadway, which was fine. I was down to have a good time, but that turned very bad and very quick. We went out. I was drugged at some point, and he found me in the alley, recorded me, didn't call 911. Tried taking me back to the hotel, and they called for help. He was more worried about the fact he looked like the bad guy. After finding out at the hospital that I was in fact drugged, he left me and texted me that he was leaving me in Tennessee in the hospital. That I woke up alone and no recollection of anything that happened. I was Narcaned twice, and they had to do chest compressions, and he left me by myself and broke up with me while in an unconscious state, recording me saying, "This is why I'm leaving you." From that point on, it was made clear where we stood, and I could do what I want. He also threw away my release forms that included what I was drugged with. He begged me to stay and drive him 7 hours to Mississippi. First thing being said, he would have been embarrassed if I left him. In a rental car in my name, my insurance. I drove him, then he took my car keys today, left me stranded 12 hours from home, kept the keys I had to have the car towed. Oh, and also stole money out of my wallet and stole my ID the night I was drugged at the bar with him. So now I'm stranded in Mississippi in the Airbnb that Lacey's dad paid for and waiting for Lacey to drive 12 hours to come get me because, quite frankly, I can't do shit without my ID that he took and disposed of. He can post whatever he wants, but the truth is he's a piece of shit, and most of you already know. I could post these pictures and videos that he took of me. I won't because it's personal and has no business being out. Mind you, I was on video with my best friends, and they seen and know all the truths without him knowing. They seen and heard everything. The fact that he posted that picture of me such a vulnerable state and leaving me by myself speaks volumes. Dude is a sick piece of shit. He even went through my phone, tried to delete the images and videos he took of me while I was drugged in the hospital and ambulance. Thankful to be alive and safe. So right then and there, like that's, bruh, if this is true and you left this woman in a drugged state like that, that is screaming one thing, and that you're guilty of drugging her.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that right here, right now. That's what that behavior looks like. You was trying to evade because you was feeling guilty and you was scared to go to jail for some shit that was in her system that she didn't that she didn't take willingly. She didn't know that it was going in her system.
Yeah.
That's
what it seems like. I mean,
and if this is all facts, like these are posts coming from her. So there's 3 sides to every story. There's her story, his story, and then the truth. But put the pieces together, you know what I mean? I really hope that there was some sort of reports made during this, because if this is all true, the hospital should have a report of it. The police should have a report of it. Especially if you're going to hospital and you're drugged, they have all hospitals, especially nowadays, have officers on duty there. So they should be opening an investigation on that. Not saying that I know for sure, but that's what they should be doing. I mean, if we're going to keep our people safe, right? But, bruh, if that's what you're doing, man, I ain't got no respect for you. Literally. And if Upchurch has respect for you and keeps fucking with you even after that, man, speaks a lot of volumes about him and how, and you know, Ripta's been talking about how he treats his woman. So, I mean, two peas in a pod type of feathers of a bird flock together. I'm just saying.
If you think back to during the initial beef between those two, one of the things Ryan said was, about Hozier saying that the fans think of them as gods and yada yada, right? Yeah, Ryan has pushed that whole bird thing.
Yeah. Excuse me. But that's wild. I'm just going to say that.
I want to make sure that you're okay. That's why I'm down. I'm down here for that reason.
You're embarrassed is why you're down here. You don't get
No, if I was embarrassed, I would have just stayed up in my fucking room. I come down here to make sure you're okay. Will you please come up here and there's 2 beds in the room.
Please just get the keys.
There's 2 beds in the room.
I will pay for a flight.
I'll get my own flight in the morning. There's 2 beds in that room. You could sleep in the other bed.
All right, I'm going to bed.
You broke my fucking shit.
I didn't break any of your fucking shit. Shut up, pussy.
Do you need like help with things, or you're stumbling? Are you good?
I'm fine.
You're dropping stuff. Are you good?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I'm actually good.
You still have stuff on the floor right there. There's one. You're dropping stuff again.
Go.
Here, I'll help you.
No, I don't fucking want your help.
You probably don't, but obviously you can't do this by yourself.
I am leaving first thing in the morning.
So I did not have your card.
You do,
Please
and
don't
look.
touch me. Please get away from me. Do
And
not touch
are
me.
you recording?
Yes.
Good.
Please get away from me.
Good. Okay. Since we're
Please get
recording,
away from
give
me.
me my
I
car
don't
keys
have
that
your
you
car
have. Yes, you
keys.
do.
No, I don't. Or look at your body from where you fell down everywhere because you're a fucking drunk.
I fell down once.
You fell down more than once. You dropped.
Hold on. First off, both of you are intoxicated in this video. You can tell in your speech, Chris, that you've been drinking also. So to go at somebody and try to be like, oh, you're tripping all over the place because you're drunk. Well, I mean, isn't that the black calling? Yeah, I mean, kettle calling it black because and she came out with drugs in her system on top of this. So I assume these videos are prior to the hospital visit. I'm sure that's what it's sounding like, at least. Now, in that case, you sitting there, oh, you're drunk. You're kind of making fun of her that she's dropping shit and like trying to act like it's inconvenience for you. Bro, you just drugged her. What do you mean? And the fact that you recorded these clips in such small little doses, a certain little you know what I mean? There was no full length video of the situation. You was only recording certain narratives that would spin your way. That's dirty, bro. I can see through it. Like I can see through these clips what it is. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, HBR. I mean, because at least in my perspective, that's what it looks like. And it's a good way to, as a person that's on social media, I mean, what's better to have a few videos, you know, try to make you look like you're not a part of it. You're so surprised that she's tripping and dropping shit and you're arguing with her and then you're lying about her keys on the camera like I don't know. If you really had her keys, like there should have been no reason that you said I don't have her keys. You could have told her, hey, I'm not going to give you your keys until you sober up. I don't want you driving drunk or intoxicated. That sounds more reasonable for sure. I mean, if you would have came out the woodwork with that, then less sus, in my opinion.
15 things on the way up here. You're a drunk.
Now, these images are pictures. There's a guy named Mike. Okay, and this is from obviously this is Chris's side of the story that he's putting on blast. She put her side of the story through those posts, mind you. The nails and toes I paid for, meaning the photo. Her slumped in the hospital. taking pics at my show and sending them to him. And the message is, oh, they're starting now. That's good. Gonna be plenty then. Need some good music to get my girl up and dancing. 1 to 12. It's all metal bands as of now. LOL. I'm chilling and vibing. Best music to dance to. Something blot and sitting next to you. I'll be getting a motorcycle soon, and then something is gonna take me to buy some authentic. Then there's another picture. They're gonna be so cute, never worn, let alone owned a pair of boots. That hillbilly shit, haha. Mike says, the sexiest cowgirl I've ever seen. Something about a cowgirl hat too, and something to ride. We could probably put two together. That goes right. Then it goes, sheesh, you're so hot. Something big to ride. So she goes, every bit of it. There's something blocked, obviously. Fuck yes, you will. He goes, you'd ride it so fucking good too. So there's some cheating.
Now the other stuff I have, I'm not going to post because she's completely ass naked. But you get the drift. Obviously, she literally was doing shit behind my back while she was with me at my show and at my house and all kinds of other shit. But
so my question is this cheating proof that you have out trying to be a deflection from the drug inducing that you did? Was that your payback? Was to aka make her look like a fool and make you feel superior because she was cheating on you, so you put her in a vulnerable predicament and said fuck her and leave her stranded, and to get that get back because you're a dirty scumbag? I mean, that's what it sounded like based on that video. HBR, what do you think? HBR is pretty quiet. Holy shit. There we go. HBR.
Yeah.
There we go. I couldn't hear shit. What do you think about that? I mean, in my perspective, trying to get ahead of that situation. But at the same time, how can I explain that? Like I said before, it was the whole, well, she did this, so look at this, don't look at me. If that makes sense. Can anybody hear HBR? Or is HBR talking? Hmm.
now you see what I said was the truth.
a crazy person who's faking being fucking roofied, and you take them to the goddamn hospital, and the doctor says you're in fact not roofied, this is weird.
Ryan, right? That was about Nicole Arbor. Yeah, I can't hear HBR either.
Yeah.
But that whole clip was from regarding Nicole Arbor. So, I mean, this shit looks dirty. It looks dirty as fuck, muddy as hell. I can't respect that shit. That's for sure. I can't respect the cheating either, though. To be real, if I'm gonna talk about the whole thing, I'm gonna talk about the whole thing. If you not happy, leave. Like, stop cheating. That makes you look just as bad, just as dirty. You know, I just don't see the point in any of that shit, for real. But this is the type of shit we get. What up, Christopher? Facts, Christopher. 100%. The other thing I wanted to get into was the whole Ryan situation. You heard it. I'm going to talk about it. Country rap. It's part of the scene. We're here for it. That's what we're here for. You don't like it? I don't know what to tell you. Backwoods Logan. Welcome in. Even if she cheated, does she deserve to get done what she was done? No, she does not deserve that at all. I don't believe that she deserved any of that. I think if you're not happy, you should leave. As far as the fact that he went as far as what he did with all that, if that is true that he did do that, that's scummy as fuck, dirty as hell, and I can't get behind that. I can't at all. Shout out Triple T. Appreciate everything you do, man. Appreciate you with that country rap country rap tea in the mornings, man. Shit's going hard. Backwoods Logan. Always good to see you. And we see you, Big Six. But this shit is crazy. The shit that's going on is wild, and hold on, guys. Yo, Backwoods, check your IG.
Babe, what's up? Are you on a call?
Once, let's see.
Baby, did you pass out and all that? Then turn it off if it's on.
Oh, that's How do I do that? Damn, HBR passed out. Yo, what up?
What's up?
Backwoods. Welcome in, my guy. Everybody, welcome in official Backwoods Logan, one of the old school rec
Yep.
motherfuckers that you could ever think. You think of old school rec, man, you definitely put Backwoods on there as one of them.
2014, man.
Hell yeah, bro. Man, what do you think of this whole scenario
regarding what?
Well, the Hosier thing.
Yeah, I just found out last night, and I was watching Triple T's video, and all I can say is, all right. So Triple T said, and this is facts. There's 3 stories. There's her story, his story, but the actual story and the actual truth, right?
Yep.
And the thing is, and I know why Triple T said the Nicole Arbor incident, because if you remember, she pulled that shit with Ryan, saying that she got drugged, she went to the hospital, and then she had his wallet and wouldn't give it back until days later.
Yep.
But here's the funny thing: it's reversed, right? My thing is, why the fuck would you post that shit on your IG story? If she needs help, which obviously she needed help from his IG story, Chris Hosier's IG story, she definitely looked like she needed help.
Yeah.
So why would you pull your phone out and just post it on your Instagram story? I don't get that.
Me personally, I think that if you look at someone that's narcissist, right? Narcissists usually try to, like Ryan does, he tries to get ahead of the situation. He will try to direct you in a certain way before the actual situation or information comes out. So he's like already directed majority of that audience eyes over here. So when that information comes out, they're too focused on what he said to hear what actually was being said, type of thing. But two, I feel like guilty conscience is a real thing. You feel guilty, you start either defending certain things or making it sound like a reaction instead of an action. And then there's definitely certain tones that he kind of put in those videos. Especially regarding the way he was talking to her during those certain point in times of her vulnerability.
Like a douche.
Yeah, the way he did it was just it wasn't oh shit, this woman, even my ex whatever, is completely inebriated. She drunk. Let's put the drugs out of the mindset, and it's just alcohol. She is drunk off her ass. She cannot.
Yeah, you can see her swaying. That's what.
Right. You're not about to act that way towards them. You're going to be more caring, like, hey, let me grab this for you. Let me walk you. Like, hey, I don't want you to fall.
Water. Let me get you some water. Let me make sure you're okay. Here, sit down. But no, he pulls out his phone and he's like, I'm gonna take the keys and I'm gonna leave you here because I'm a fucking douche.
Right. And I mean, that's just man, a lot of it's pointing at the guilty shit covering. Like, so I kind of feel like partial stories are, both of them are true. I am not going to deny the DM or the Snapchats.
If in order to lie, you need to tell some truth.
Facts.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But here's the funny thing. I know back in the day when Upchurch, Adam, Justin Time were going after Hosier in the first time around, Hosier made claims against Justin Time saying that he forced women to do stuff with him.
Yeah, I remember that.
But it seems like that's kind of going backfired on him.
Yeah.
Because of this situation.
I mean, and I've always said, time always tells.
Mm-hmm. What doesn't get in the rinse will get in the wash. Or what doesn't get in the wash will get in the rinse.
Facts. Big Six says Christopher, he's definitely guilty in my opinion. Tanya, because he wants Creek Squad to terrorize her and bully her, he thinks that will make it go away. Big Six, just know the Tennessee chapter doesn't know him.
I told Just on the female's Facebook page, Brooke, that I hope he gets to the bottom of the truth, and he's like, he's trying. So we'll see.
Right. Hell yeah. Muddy says it's obvious he don't care for her. Very true. If you cared about someone, you're definitely not going to, I feel like, treat them like that, regardless if they're under the influence or not. If my girlfriend right now came into the room slipping and falling because she's drunk, I'm dropping everything I'm doing. I don't give a fuck about this stream. I'm going right to her and be like, baby, are you okay? Do you need a glass of water? Do you need some bread? Come on, lay down. I want you to stay here. Don't, you know.
Right. I mean, like my girl, when we first got together, I knew she had mentioned she has like panic attacks.
Right.
I never dealt with that before. So when she had her first one in front of me, I'm like trying to make sure she's okay, trying to get her to sit up, lay down, whatever.
Yeah.
But he didn't seem like he cared.
No, he definitely gave the energy of not giving a fuck. That's for sure.
What up, everybody? It's Triple T. I'm back again.
That's not what I wanted to do. Jesus. But yeah, we're gonna get into this next video real quick. This is the whole Ripta and Ryan situation. This is the other topic that I wanted to get in and discuss because it's been an ongoing situation. And I feel like it's gonna continue. I do feel like there's going to be a little bit of push, and I think that things are going to be put out that haven't been put out yet.
Oh, definitely. And you know, the funny thing is, you know how like Ryan says, oh, you know, I have screenshots and recordings.
Yeah.
And you don't think Ripter doesn't?
Right.
He was your right-hand man for years.
Facts.
Years. I mean, yeah, he left, but he came back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he has stuff on you. That's why I said when Ryan and Adam were going at it not that long ago, just because Ryan says he has this on Adam, you don't think people have stuff on you, Ryan?
Adam even said it in the beginning of all this. He's like, yeah, you might have shit on everybody, but you think they don't have it on you? Like,
it's the funny thing is, it's not hard to find, you know, to point out things that Ryan says as not true. It's not that hard.
No, it's not. And you could also point out the times that he's projecting also, because there are a lot of projections in what he says.
He's an internet kid.
Yeah. 100%. But here we go. Let's get into it.
Different than a northerner. You're on the team that knows there's good people in California, and it's not all bad in California. Shout out to North California, Fresno.
First off, Ryan. Fresno is in the middle of California. It is not northern. Okay. Let's start that here right now. Just gonna say that. Fresno's middle California, not northern. And bro, you started out this lane with the environment of you can find country any 20 minutes out of any city.
Mm-hmm.
That was what your favorite thing to go to was back in the day. Was country is 20 minutes out of any city. It doesn't matter if you're from the north or the south. You can always find country.
Yep.
What are you doing with this Yankee bullshit?
Oh, I just proved how wrong he is on the Yankee Northern thing.
Oh, I'm a northerner. And
yeah,
I'll say
I'm from
this,
Wisconsin.
bro. So then here you go. Would a fucking southern Tennessee boy ever handle a Minnesota winter?
No.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you. That takes a real country boy to survive that shit. Like, dude.
No. Being country is having a ladder.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that ladder. That's all it is, that ladder, bro. Like, God, bro.
So,
and then this
Northerner is not always going to be Yankee, but Yankees can be Northerners.
Dude, Yankees can be Southerners too, man. There's some Yankees down there.
They're Southerner. Okay.
I believe it's a personality trait. It's not a placement.
Right. And actually, Yankee, I believe, came from, I looked it up yesterday. I think it comes from New England.
Yeah, because Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat.
The first original colonies or states or whatever, they were considered Yankees, you know. So, I mean, geez, just look up in the freaking dictionary. Look up Google. I mean, Ryan, you're on your phone more hours than most of us, so I don't know, man.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, you know, that whole narrative is just weird. Everything that this man has stood on from the start has changed.
Yep. And the weird thing is, or I shouldn't say weird, the funny thing is, it's basically, in a way, destroying what he used to be.
Yep.
Because with him drawing Nazi symbols, which I'm pretty sure you're going to talk about, and if you don't, that's fine. But before all this drama, right, I found it I looked up to him because of the way he portrayed the Confederate flag.
Right.
And he had a bunch of people from different cultures and different races slowly, you know, I mean, other people have done it, but he was like one of the ones that were trying to prove that it wasn't racist, right? But now, since he has drawn the Nazi symbol, which I can't believe people are still okay with that, it just kind of like erases what he has done versus what he is doing now.
100%. I mean, you know how many, I've said this multiple times with this Nazi shit, how many people stood up for this man back in the day? He's not racist. No. He's just representing the rebel flag. This, that, the third. Then he turns around and does this, and it's like, well, now you can't defend that he's not racist anymore. That's out the fucking window. Thanks for making me look like a dumbass. I mean, it's fucked up. It's super fucked up.
And shout out to Fish Tank Productions. You're on the team of the guy who didn't have a fucking handout, who got here from fucking scratch. No one's help. You're on the team of...
And also, here we go again. Another contradiction. You want unity, but you're saying let's pick teams. You're part of the fucking problem, bro.
The guy who has turned down $150 million fucking dollars. You're on the guy's team who has stood up to these motherfuckers like Jelly Roll and all these motherfuckers who eat boogers behind the president and do shit. And when they tried to fear monger me into being on their team, I told them go fuck themselves. If you're on my team, that's the team you're on. And last but not least, if you're
Now that is a picture of Ripta, Jelly Roll, Ryan, and Struggle, and they're real mighty close.
Yeah.
For somebody that said "fuck you" and was getting fear-mongered, I mean, they look pretty fucking close and happy.
So, here's my thing, right? Ryan, have you ever considered that Jelly Roll took that deal the way he did it in order to bring you guys into a bigger picture than what you guys are in now?
Well, let's go back to that video that Ryan so nicely recorded behind his friend's back and put out on the internet like it was such a bad thing.
Oh,
Jelly-
FYI, one of those parts, I don't know how many parts there are, but one of them I tried to find on TikTok, the sound is removed.
Damn. But Jelly Roll specifically says the music industry is a big monster. The best way to attack it is from the inside.
Yeah.
That
How you
makes
attack
sense. And if
things
you
from
are
the
trying to fight something as big as, you know, the music, you know, people, these big industries, you're gonna have to attack it from the inside. You can't attack it from the outside. It's never gonna work.
Right. And look, I'm always support of the independent because, you know, they can control what they do. But you also got to think that not every deal is going to screw you over. That's why I truly believe Jelly Roll took the deal because he was still able to keep most of control of what he was going to do.
Yes, there are.
Not
So
stupid.
So I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there are industries out there that have. Oh, I'll give you this lump sum of money and all this, but I have full control. There
Correct.
are other ones that aren't like that and say, you know what? As long as you're abide by these basics, do whatever the fuck you want.
Right. And to be honest, whether you're independent or dependent on a music label, I honestly believe that you should have at least some guidelines when it comes to your music and your label.
Well, I mean, that's not even just music. That's any business. You're in.
Right.
Let's think about it. You're putting out a business, content creating or whatever it might be, music, whatever. You want features, sponsors, whatever it might be. Well, you gotta be respected enough for that to even happen. And in order to be respected or people to be like, yo, I can fuck with him because he stands on the same kind of moral compass as I do. That's all a real thing. If you're opposite end of that, like right now, Ryan Upchurch is not going to get sponsored by Coca-Cola. Okay, it's never gonna fucking happen. Coca-Cola looks at all the shit that he's done, and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, no, fuck you. Go get fucked." Like, can't stand on that. I'm just saying, like that. These are all things you have to think about when it comes to business. I'll tell you this: the ones with deals are more professional than the independent artists and hell a lot less drama. Just saying. I mean, that's dependable. I mean, honestly, in country rap, yes, there's so much fucking drama. But if you go into like the rock and roll independent lane, not really drama like that. There's you know what I mean? There's independent lanes in a lot of different genres. It's just country rap is really, really where all the drama is in your face at. You know what I mean? Like,
there's three sides to country rap: the drama, the people that don't want to be part of it anymore, and people that are just trying to enjoy the music. You know?
Yeah. There's a whole big
So
mixture.
in a way, I don't understand why Ryan doesn't understand this. We at one time or another, we were fans of his music, of him.
Yep.
We're just like, really? Like you always got that one friend from like, I don't know, back in the day, like middle school or high school, and now you probably bumped into him recently, and he's done for the past couple of years some stupid stuff, right? And you don't really fuck with that person anymore. But all you can be is like, really?
For real. Yep. Now look, check this out though. You got in the country rap genre, you got artists that aren't country rap but are rappers or party planners or this, that, the other, all mixed in as country rappers. They're all looked at as that now.
Yep.
Look, the people are looking at Just in Time as a country rapper. He is not a country rapper.
He is a party planner that does rap, and it happens to be about doing country shit.
Right. He is not a country rapper.
We just group him in just because he's been doing this for a long time.
Right.
And you can say, some people say Yellow Wolf is a country rapper. He's not, though.
Nope.
He's a rapper who's done Southern style type hip-hop rap.
Right, because he's from the South. I mean, and that's the thing is just because it's from the South, it's country rap. Okay, so Pimp C, David Banner, T.I., Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's from fucking Louisiana. What do you mean? He's from New Orleans. Okay, that's South. Like, come on now. Like, you're gonna list all of them. If we're gonna list all, and then there's the people that make it where it's like, it seems like it's like country rap is like the white lane, the white people lane, if you will, of rap,
not true.
which is fucked
You
up.
got Second Chance. I mean, come
Yeah.
on. And you got Kelso. You got other.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Like,
but
it's
I'm
not
saying you
for
got
white.
no, for sure, 100%. But it's not. But a lot of people, there's hella people that definitely act like it.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
say that.
Country rap is also just not for people from the country because, there's people from the city. There's people from other countries. There's people. I mean, I can list different groups that would most likely listen to country rap, and I know for sure listen to country rap.
Right. Hold on, I'm responding to messages real quick.
Very good. And the thing is, nobody would be here talking about all this drama if Ryan would just pick up the phone, talk to his friend. Well, not friends anymore, but just talk to other people about certain things behind closed doors.
Yeah.
It's crazy that it's all over the internet. Well,
for sure,
all of it, but most of it. And then the funny thing is, there's people that can actually learn to forgive and forget or move on, like Katie Noel, Savannah Dexter, Adam Calhoun, Bravo Gator, Savannah Dexter, FJ Outlaw, Savannah Dexter, Shotgun Shane. I mean, those people, have learned from their mistakes. They have moved on. They have done incredible, amazing music with one another and other people, new and old. So Ryan is like the only one who just doesn't want to move on.
Yeah, 100%. What up, White Wolf? Welcome in. What up, Vinny? Welcome in. Vinny, check your IG, by the way. Triple T, you're also. I sent you a link on IG, so if you want, you can feel free to come up also.
Oh, that's another thing. I think Vinny said it about the fans. This new squad, I don't know where they came from.
Same.
that's why, they're called Drama Squad, Cult Squad, Crack Squad, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Hey, the saying goes, wreck would never.
I love that saying. I need that on a t-shirt. But the weird thing is when the drama started popping off and then it died down and then it started popping off, all these small accounts start, be coming on YouTube, sticking up for Ryan. I'm like, where are you guys coming from? And I didn't even know who Kobe Myers was, and I swear those two are cousins or blood brothers or something, because they look like each other and they sound like each other. I don't know.
Yeah, man. All I know is this: a lot of motherfuckers.
Conspiracy wannabes. You got Ashley Thoughts. You got Kobe Myers. You got Just Dre. You got, I don't know.
Hickerbilly. You gotta look at Hickerbilly channel. They talk about conspiracies all the time.
I cannot stand that motherfucker, because I popped in one time when they had Upchurch and they were talking about Jesus and the Bible, and I'm like, listen, just because I graduated high school does not mean I have brain cells for this type of shit you talking about. You're not even making sense.
Right.
That motherfucker is, I don't know what he is.
But yeah, it's wild.
But you try having a conversation with them and they don't want to.
Yeah, there's a meltdown.
We are in the truck seat, late night talking.
Hey, shout out to Ripta. Much respect, brother.
Again, it could get wild. No, I'm kidding.
And chat, we are currently in the process of trying to get a hold of Ripta to pull him up on the Country Rap Court TV. Just so y'all know.
Y'all gotta understand, man. It's like, I do pretty good at keeping my nose on the grindstone and not paying no attention. And even when the shit flares up, I'll laugh a little bit, giggle a bit, sling something out, and I'm right back to it. But with that particular topic, man, it fires me up because I've been around since very early, and it's like I've watched this shit closely with these two eyes. It's a wild one. Man, here, I'm going to tell you a story. The first interactions I had with Jelly and Struggle. I say one of the first because, I mean, there was a couple, but it's like one of the first ones that I will never forget this. And it was one of the first times I seen some artists really do some shit that was like, dog, that you don't see it happen. It was at a show many, many years ago. Felicia and I, we were standing out bullshitting with a lot of people in line to a Joey show. I think it was in Nashville, might have been in Knoxville. It was somewhere in Tennessee. It was freezing cold, and the venue was taking a little longer to get everybody in. I legit watched Jelly and Struggle pull up in a Suburban, packed to the brim full of Little Caesars pizzas to hand out to that entire crowd because they had to wait an extra hour in the cold. When you see shit like that, you know you're dealing with solid. Now, that's one of many different times that them boys showed that they were solid, that they were really trying to put into what they were putting into. And now it's like when I see different successes on that side, it warms my heart in a way that's just like, bro, it's been a long trek of them boys putting in work in a town that's ready to slit your throat in a second. They deserve it, man. They've been on it a long time. They've walked that line. They've talked the talk. They've stood behind it. And it's like hey, you know, I'm just over here clapping from a distance. But then when I see shit like that, what was a couple stories back, it burns my ass. And it's just like, bro, how could you? Especially to people that were nothing but solid. Flat out disrespectful. And ultimately, when you can't even form a sentence without saying the F word 18 times, not many people are going to put any weight into what you say anyways. But it's still one of those, blatant disrespect is blatant disrespect. And it's one thing when it's warranted. It's a completely other one when it's not. And it just goes to show the gravity of what we're dealing with here. I mean, man, you can't make this shit up.
Can I just start by interrupting this by saying, can we acknowledge the difference on how Ryan Upchurch approaches these situations and then how Ripta is approaching the situation, like how he's conversing, how you hear him talk about it, and and the tone of his voice and the mannerisms. If we're going off of mannerisms themselves, I'm more likely to believe Ripta over Ryan, 100%, just off of mannerisms.
Yeah, because Ryan makes a whole show about it. Ripta just gets straight to the point.
Yeah, 100%. Welcome in, Lori. Welcome in, MMC. See you. I think that's everybody. White Wolf. Welcome in, everybody. But yeah, I wanted to note that because it does set a tone in things, the way you approach certain things. And like I said, I'm more likely right now, based off of just listening to side to side, I'm more likely to listen to Ripta right now because the way he's calm and the way he converses about it, you can just see there isn't agendas, there isn't a push, he's just talking about it. You know what I mean? He's not trying to manipulate, he's not twisting narratives, he's just simply talking about it. That's it. So, man, shout out to Ripta, man. Also, for how much restraint he's had, because he hasn't put out all his shit. We know this.
Oh yeah.
So the amount of restraint this man has had to
I
not
feel
put him on blast is man,
Yeah.
I'd have been put him on blast. I'd have put that shit on wax a long time ago. I'd been like, I bet you want to fuck with me? Bah. Fuck your whole life.
First time he left.
Yeah. The first time he left, yep.
Yeah, him and Felicia.
Yep.
'Cause that shit was wild to me. I'm like, there ain't no way what went
Right.
down should have gone the way it went the first.
I was surprised he came back.
I think most people were.
Yeah.
But I think we were all happy he came back. That was before
For sure.
all the shenanigans went down.
Yeah, for sure. But there was a lot. Clearly, there was a lot of stuff in the back streets that no one. This I feel like these back streets things, like the shit that's going on now, is a preview of what was going on at a lighter edition. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I got what that meant.
And it just spiraled at this point, and now we're here.
Yeah, because if you pull a thread on something, it's going to come, untangled, pretty much.
Right, 100%. And then Colby wanted to jump on the train. Well, I never seen him do any drugs. Well, of course not. If I want you to believe that I'm not a drug addict, I'm trying to make sure you're the first time you know what I mean? Like, you're at my house, I'm going to make sure that my house is clean and that there's no evidence of anything. And so whenever I want to re-up on my drug or something, I'm just going to tell you I'm going to the bathroom. What the fuck you mean? You're going to come into the bathroom and make sure I'm not doing my drugs? Like, no, it's my house. So how would you know he didn't do drugs? Because let me tell you, it doesn't really take that long to snort a line. Just saying.
Nope. You can literally do one in like 10 seconds, less.
But his whole defense was, I didn't see him do drugs. Okay. Cool, bro. Cool story.
And there's a simple kid from Kentucky that just went to Nashville and started kicking it. Boy, I've seen some shit that if it ever saw the light of day, boy, we'd be sitting in a different situation, I'm telling you. And that's just where I keep my mouth shut, keep my nose on the grindstones, keep moving. But every now and then, I'm going to speak up because that shit ain't cool. No, it's hard for a lot of y'all to see. Let me bring it down to street level for you. Let me bring it down all the way to the bottom. So it's no secret that I did a lot for Ryan. And a lot of that would involve different stores and different, going to pick shit up, whatever. At Tractor Supply, if I type in my phone number or give them my number, it pops up me, and it also pops up Ryan because he would use mine. And that brings different reactions depending on Tractor Supply store and worker. Just yesterday, I had one see it, and he was kind of like, dang, bro, that's wild. So what, you used to work for him? I kind of, what's my total again? Like, I shrugged it off. And he was kind of like, yeah, man, I used to really like him, but just with all the stuff with Adam and Jelly and Struggle, I just couldn't watch anymore. And I was like, bro, you're not the only one. Have a good one. That's just where I left it. But that shit happens daily. Because that shit puts a bad taste in people's mouths, man. Mom always said, you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. We all know that. And we all know there's an exception when it's warranted. It's, hey, sorry, Mama, but I had to tell him he was ugly and his mama dressed him funny. I had to. Look what he did. We all know those exceptions. But when you wake up every day and do nothing but drill other people and point, and he's this, and he's this, and he's this, every day, bro, people get sick of it. It puts a sour taste in the mouth of anybody with a decent mind because they're just like, yo, how can you just do this daily? No one with a sane mind can do that. And that's just where it's like, bro, this shit gets disgusting. And I mean, I see it daily, whether at the damn truck stops, the Tractor Supply, the Walmart, the on here online, it don't matter. And it's sickening.
If you can't tell, that was a childhood dream come fucking true, Detroit.
Listen, shut up. We're not talking about it until somebody goes in my side ears and goes, he's here. This is fucking Detroit. You better sing this as loud as you can. This is the greatest. You gotta lose yourself in the music. The moment you want it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot.
Can we just explain that this right here is why Ryan is jealous of Jelly? I'm going to say that right now.
Yep.
Jelly's name goes so far. Ryan's doesn't. And this is his problem with Tom. Also, I'm just saying, the biggest issue right there.
This opportunity comes once in a while. You better lose yourself. You better lose yourself. Detroit, what up? Haley and Evan, happy anniversary. I love y'all. I'm out of here, Detroit. I love you, peace. One more time for the motherfucking GOAT. Literally the greatest of all time. I'm proud to call him my friend.
I reckon that struck a chord. I'm proud to call him my friend. Right there. And Ripped is right. Now, these are the messages that Ryan Lovely sent out at 6:50 or 6:35 in the morning. Hey, faggot, you want to find out? You must have found out who Felicia hooked up with, huh? LOL. And guess what? I ain't snitching on him either. LMAO. See ya, tailbone, with a kissy face. Bro is gay. You're sending another dude a kiss face. Bro. Gay. There's some Diddy shit. Right there. Diddy as hell. We are not doing no Diddy shit. Alright? Or B Millie or any of that. Okay? No. No. Stop that. Now there's a picture of Ryan Upchurch and Felicity. And it says, "Don't even get me started on Uncle Ryan Upchurch." Which is fucking sad, bro. Like, that right there is sad. Sad as fuck. Just gonna say.
I'm not sure why he's so whack. I'm not sure why he's so gay. I don't even understand half of the shit he decided to say. Oh, man. Not really. This shit doesn't make sense, man. But, you know, I've said, like, oh, bro, leave me alone. I've only said 0.1 of what I could. You know, I've only responded. I've only, like, bro, I'm starting to wonder if I should just dial it up just a notch. I don't understand how he doesn't realize I'm not going to say anything online that I cannot back up. And so far, we're about 400 of your lies to 0 of mine. I've left the ball in your court and you still keep fucking around and falling over it. I'm just coming to a conclusion. Don't cut me off. I'm coming to the conclusion that, like, I'm truly dealing with something I've never really messed with before. Like, I've got schizophrenic cousins and shit. Don't we all? But more or less, like, I ain't dealt with it to this gravity before. Like, bro, this dude used to legit say, oh my gosh, like, I've tried to refrain from this, and I have it in writing, I have it in text, I have it, like, I can show you this. He used to tell his woman to get upstairs before her inability to be a mother would wake Felicity up. He used to scold his woman because she was not near the mother that my woman was. It became a very weird situation fast, trust me. Like, I don't know, man. It's kind of a weird thing when a woman watches another woman raise a kid for 9 months and then completely falls flat when it's her time to shine. It's a weird one. I get it. And he knows for a fact that there was never a moment from the second that Felicity was born until the second that we were moving out of the ranch that Felicity was not with Felicia. Never, not once. The first time we ever got a babysitter, to this day, still, was to move out of the ranch. And, like, that's the stuff family knows. That's the stuff people close to me know. That's the stuff I don't really broadcast, but legit. So it's okay with my pregnant woman. I'm with her every day and all that when we moved down there. From the moment Felicity was born, there was not a moment where they were not together until we moved out. But yet, she's just running around hooking up with everybody. I'm out getting prostitutes. And, like, bro, you're so burnt. The thing is like, everyone asks, you know, why haven't I just gone over the deep end and just dumped it all? Why haven't I just shown everything? It's like, bro, he's already shown everything. I have videos of him screaming at Beth and Beth screaming at him. And I have videos of him questioning and being suspicious of every person around him. And I've got all that, but dude, this shit's messy as hell. And I ain't trying to have my Instagram full of 13 long clips of him screaming at his woman that she's not a good enough mother. Like, no one wants to see that messy shit, especially when he already shows. It's already clear as day. He has done nothing but lie on me since I left that place. Like, if this shit isn't enough to open your eyes to the fact that dude is a little bit off when it comes to how he treats people and the shit he does, then I'm not going to convince you otherwise. I don't care how many homemade videos I put out. I don't care how many
He makes a valid point. And then there's text messages. Obviously, he says he's got to clean his room and the bathroom. Then they can scoot if he wants to. Bubba. Rupta goes, "I'm down, bro. I'll be ready whenever. I'm just kicking it. Better put on some thermals." LOL. Ryan goes, "Haha. Okay, bet." I told her get her stupid ass upstairs before her inability to get Lily to sleep wakes up Felicity. I'm getting my shoes on now. I'm going to let my car warm up. First off, prime example in that message I mean, right there on how he talks about Beth. So if he's talking about her in that way, why wouldn't he be?
Well, you know what's funny is when he actually showed in a way how he treated her when Adam Calhoun was dropping the diss tracks. He posted on his Instagram story, and he's like, you know, he was waiting in his car with his daughter, right?
Yeah.
She's in the grocery store, and she comes out, and he doesn't get out of the vehicle and help her put the groceries in the car. The first thing he asks, or the second thing he asks, is, "Did you hear Adam Calhoun's new diss track?" And you know, he responds, "You know, I don't get involved with that."
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck are you doing posting 50 stories when obviously Beth is tired? She's trying to do her best. You don't make it, you know,
Any easier.
Because of this and of that Instagram story. And from Ripter said, and it's like, how can you be with somebody like this? And honestly, the only thing I can come to a conclusion is that she just wants to raise her daughter with a dad, even though that dad might be not that great. And I don't want to talk shit about somebody about, you know, deadbeat dads and all that, but when you put it out there for the public, it's kind of hard not to talk about it.
I mean, you gotta remember that post of the whole Walmart, the hotel incident.
Yeah.
The way Beth was acting was very suspicious. Her body language and just the way he was talking to her and the way her reactions were very, very suspicious.
All right. You might know this. The first time she left, right? That was around Christmas of 2023.
Yeah.
All right. And then when did he started dating Struggle's daughter, Brianna? Or Brianna, however you say
It wasn't much longer after that.
Yeah, it was like a few months, right?
Yeah.
And then they dated for like about 3
That
months? 2-3 months?
2-3 months. It was short-lived.
And then she comes back, and then she gets pregnant.
Yep.
Don't you... So either she would have to gotten pregnant before she left, or she was pregnant during.
Right.
It just kind of feels weird. That whole situation felt weird to me.
Yeah.
Because I thought Beth was completely out of the picture. And I'm like, okay, maybe Ryan can make this one work out. Because I had no idea what happened between Ryan and Beth.
Yeah.
Some people said it had something to do with her, Ryan's mom. I don't know. But and then he started going out with Brianna. I'm like, I felt weird. It's not the first time I felt weird about a relationship for Ryan. Especially when him and Katie were doing it. I'm like, ugh. I don't think this is a good idea. But I'm like, all right, fine. I got used to the idea. And then all of a sudden, Beth is back. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And let's see, he's been with Beth. He's been with Brianna. He's been with Katie. He's been with Taylor. He almost got married to Taylor. I mean, there's a...
You forgot the original Brianna, too.
Yeah. The very first one that most of the public has seen in his music videos and some of his vlogs and shit.
Yep.
You got that brief semi-sour sweet moment with Nicole Arbor.
Yep.
But the funny thing is with Taylor, the woman that he was with who had a daughter, he brought that back up and said some twisted stuff about that. And I don't think people realize that they were about to be engaged and they were about to be married, because there's a whole list of a wedding list of like kitchen supplies and stuff.
Yeah.
me and some other guys have found, and I actually have a link still for it, and it says Ryan and Taylor, wedding list or whatever.
Right. It's help get gifts for the wedding and get them prepared.
But it just seems like he just goes through women like it's nothing.
For sure. He does.
And he's been doing, okay, so it's 2025, right? 2014, 2013, he kicked off, right?
Yep.
That's what, 10 years? 10 and 11 years?
Yeah.
And that's what, 6 women?
Yeah.
Give or take?
Give or take. Well, 6 women that were publicized. We don't know.
Right. We don't know
back-
before Brianna, and then whatever
that
between.
wasn't in between, that wasn't discussed or
But, 5, 6 publicly known
yeah.
within like 10, 11 years. That's just. That sounds like high school shit.
Literally though. 100%, you're not wrong.
I just want to bring that up because I thought that was very interesting. Especially
Yeah.
what Ripter had said.
But the rest of the rest of the video is just messages between him and Ripta, and resembling the bullshit that what was going on. But it's wild. It's wild as fuck.
Do you think Ryan's mom is the situation that happened? Do you think it's entirely her fault, or do you think Ryan twisted some of that?
Ryan definitely twisted, because if you remember back in the day, Ryan used to talk about those houses.
Right.
Before this was ever,
So he
she stole my houses. Because remember, there was the whole bragging rights deal when he was, I have multiple properties, this, that, the other.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, now he doesn't know about them, and it's real funny how they were really quick to publicize when Patty Lynn and him went to court. They only showed the one, which was about the paperwork and getting the arrangement set up. That was it. They didn't discuss any of the matter yet. It was postponed to the next court date, and they never put it out there. This never even still hasn't even been discussed what truly all went on during that court case between Patty Lynn and Ryan Upchurch.
I'm not sure if he has any more court cases. Mom, I think he might, but I know definitely the Kylie Rodney case is definitely kicking off.
Yes, that's coming up, and he's going to be broke as fuck after that.
He's still talking about it.
Yeah, he's going to be broke as fuck off of that.
Well, maybe reality will kick some common sense into his head.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm hoping that that's the case, but
Well, if that's the case, he's got a long road to get back where he was. And I'm not just talking about music-wise. I'm talking about his personality, his character, his mentality, his will to be what he used to be. I troll him and Creek Squad because it's funny to me how easily they get pissed off. Yeah, I don't really care, but some of me wants to feel bad, and most of me doesn't really care.
Yeah.
I mean, ever since the Adam Calhoun, Ryan Upchurch beef, and beef with others, I haven't listened to any of his music.
It's gotten trash. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. Krieger 3 was garbage.
I prepared myself to even listen to it.
I listened to one song and turned it right the fuck off and said, I can't listen to this shit.
Mm-hmm. How did it do on the iTunes chart?
I'm not 100% sure, but I do know it wasn't as good as like the original Creakers did.
That's why I said, why can't, well, first of all, Dixielanders is two different groups from the 1960s and some jazz group. So
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually just posted a meme. I'm like, how do you go from this to that? I put it on my channel to a Nazi, a chick that looks like she pegs dudes, and I forgot what I said, but it's on my channel.
Right.
There's a lot of things on my channel that makes fun of current events in the country rap lane.
Right. Well, I also wanted to touch base on something that happened in Triple T's page. So, for those that were there, y'all know about it. But
You guys were Triple T.
right here coming up, let me get the right
people in the chat over always talking about a Dagburn.
Dude, I'll donate $100 if we can have Daggy and Charlie D do an IQ test, and the winner gets the money.
Let's yeah, him as a moderator too, so nobody can't fucking fake his account and shit. You know what I mean? My name ain't. You might have got it wrong, Reaper 86. Said Rayburn. They call me Redburn. They call me Dagburn. Gayburn. They call me Dagburn. Dumbburn. They call me. What don't they call me? Okay. These people, I don't even have to know them, son. They don't even have to know me. They call me some names, son.
We don't call you late for work.
Hold on.
Ginormous.
Right here.
What's up,
early for the
Wisco?
nose and late for the goober. Hell, they gave me a
What's
short
going
one.
on?
How
Wait.
you doing there, Wisco?
Is that
How's
the
it
one
going?
that says? Is that the one that said I gatekeep?
Yeah.
Hey, hi, bud. How you doing? Charlie,
What are
you're
you guys
dismissed.
doing tonight?
Oh, we're just up here talking.
Why you talk about my guy like that?
Which one?
Who's your guy?
That's my guy right there. What y'all doing?
Who's your guy?
You all know who my guy is? I saw your review. What's up? Why does Adam not know me? It hurts
Huh?
my feelings.
Who
Why
the
does he
fuck?
not know you?
Yeah, why y'all reviewing me all the time? Pretend.
That's funny. See, this guy thinks he's relevant so much in people's heads that he comes in.
Who's this now? Sorry.
This is Wisco. He thinks he's a comedian. He's not very funny. He's part of Hickerbilly's buddies. Triple T just put this up because he's seen Wisco's name. If you look and pay attention, I show it on stream. Beforehand, he had everybody's cameras up, and then beforehand of that, it was an astronaut. Right. So as soon as he's ready to get him up,
My guy right there. What y'all doing?
he switches it. Because you look, hold on, this shit's so touchy. This is where like a mouse would be perfect instead of a mouse pad, but you know, we're here. We're doing it. But you see they start talking.
Good joke. Yeah. Yeah.
The best joke of YouTube is on the panel right now. It's just you. How's your up for failure?
Yeah, we learn
It's
all
coming
the
to see.
time. I
Look,
knew that
his
wasn't
screen
gonna be
lights
what
up.
I named the show anyway.
You
so
see
just-
he's looking at something.
Oh, I can't get live.
You should name the show Stuttering Stanley.
See?
Stuttering Stan.
So then he looks over here.
But
You
no,
see,
I can't get over how fucking
see what he did there? He's looking at his other monitor to flip it to this whole Hickerbilly shit because he's seen Wisco came up. So he is letting everybody know without letting anybody know. You know what I mean?
Right.
Who was coming up. And this guy goes automatically,
Big
you're
that
talking about us. No one was talking about him. Watch.
it's a pretty good one.
that is fucking ginormous.
What's
I was
up,
early for the
Wisco?
nose and late for the goober. Hell, they gave me a
What's
short
going
one.
on?
How
Wait.
you doing there, Wisco?
Is that
How's
the
it
one
going?
that says? Is that the one that said I gatekeep?
Yeah.
Hey, hi, bud. How you doing? Charlie,
What are
you're
you guys
dismissed.
doing tonight?
Oh, we're just up here talking.
Why you talk about my guy like that?
Which one?
Well, I'll talk about your guy like that. For sure. I'll shed all the light about that weird fuck. But, you know, nobody really likes Hickerbilly. I'm going to be honest.
I never heard of him until Up Church.
And his music is dog shit.
He does music? I thought he did podcasts.
He does both.
Wow, he sucks.
Apparently, he apparently raps, but I wouldn't call it that, but I call it shit. But you know, Hard Target raps, Simple Man raps, Adam Calhoun raps, Ryan Upchurch used to rap.
Just rambles.
Now he just rambles. But you know, yeah. Wisco man thinks he's a comedian.
Who's your guy?
That's my guy right there. What y'all doing?
Who's your guy?
You all know who my guy is? I saw your review. What's up? Why does Adam not know me? It hurts my feelings.
Why does he not know you?
Yeah. Why y'all reviewing me all the time? Pretend you guys don't know me. You guys don't want to hang out at all?
Who's reviewing you?
You guys were Triple T.
When was I reviewing you?
Man, you guys were reviewing my stand-up, but you didn't even let it play.
Oh, you mean over on Chops channel?
Oh, was that on Chops?
Yeah, it
oh,
wasn't
okay.
on mine. Yeah, it wasn't on mine.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that's the other part. He didn't even realize that it was on Chop's channel, not Triple T's. So he's going to Triple T's channel on something Chop covered. The fuck? This bite is already cooked walking into the gate. He cooked himself.
Why is there so many people just doing podcasts? Like, I don't mind people doing podcasts, but literally it feels like people are trying to compete with this side. Like, Creek Squad's trying to compete with this side, like Triple T, you.
They are. 100%. Let's be honest. How many times out of OG Creekers, this, that, the other, how many podcasters were there really?
Not that much, or not that many.
There was me back in the day, and all I did, and I really didn't do really. I was a Creeker, but I promoted Ryan Upchurch's music, and I did chill streams with Creek Squad where we listened to music and we chopped it up about the current events and shit like that, and we smoked pot. That's what we did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like, there was me, and there was Power Stroke, Father and Son Reacts, Simba TV,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a few others.
And then,
very few.
And then, as time went on, you got
Captain Kurt, Uncle Will, Bare Bones Reacts.
Yep.
Fucking Psychobabble Rap. Fucking AD, which is an ominous dude. You got fucking Martin Speaks. You got Johnny Cashville. Used to not even really do the internet like that until
Katie Noel.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Well,
so I mean,
there's Shotgun Shane. But it was pretty much when Katie's situation popped off.
Right.
On that.
What up, Lone Wolves?
What's up, man?
I
mean, Kenny Reacts too, but Kenny Reacts is on.
Kenny Reacts.
Huh?
Yeah, again, Kenny Reacts. That was another one. That's an OG. He's been doing it a while.
At least he's not like Captain Kurt.
You had Wade Deaver. Wade Deaver was another OG.
Mm-hmm. Captain Kurt. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, I can't either. I call him Capsize Cook for a reason.
Capsize Kurt.
But yeah, so let's.
Hey, the GPS says that you're in the wrong location, bro.
Fucking send. The GPS says you're in the wrong location, bro. Fuck yes.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't Chops.
Man, okay. So what are you guys all up to? Like, you guys just put Hickerbilly up on the screen all night? Is that what's going on over here?
Hickerbilly hasn't been on the screen at all. That was Johnny.
Bro, that's what's funny is he said all night. Like it was literally on there for like what? a minute. I'd give it. But it was like 5-10 seconds before he came up. The rest of the time while he was up, it was up. But that's been all night, apparently. Like,
that was the first time I put it up because one, I've never had you on my panel, and two, I don't want you to porn bomb me.
Oh shit, that's Hickerbilly right there. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that.
Do what to you?
Yeah, don't be porn
bomb.
I don't know what that means.
oh, he knows what that means. First and foremost, Wisco, you've been known. Wisco, you used to come up on Triple T's panel a lot, actually, and there's a few other panels that used to come up and do your little talks, if you will. You know all about that. So that whole initiative of what's porn bomb, you're playing stupid, like, bro, come on now. You've hung out with the trolls, like you know about Dumb Gene and the Workerverse and all that. Let's go. Why are you acting like you knew?
Sure you don't.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. But anyway, you guys come join us over at Hickerbilly Shit. We'll see you guys later. You got
Like somebody's really wanting to join you over there. First and foremost, we don't want to join you over there because one, you're going to silence us. Two, you're not going to let us talk. Three, you're not going to you're not going to let us on panel. If you do, it's going to be a controlled way where you're muting anytime that you feel butthurt.
Yeah, 100%. The funny thing is, you try to invite, the current people of Craig Squad to debate. I tried numerous times through.
They will never come up.
Right. It's like
Triple T's done it. Flawed TV's done it. There's multiple other reaction channels that have done it. Have done streams specifically calling out Creek Squad members to come up and debate, and they never pull up.
Right.
But they quick to be in them comments.
Right. The same thing you can say in the comments, the same thing you can say in live.
Yep.
the name right there.
Well, you can come over here. I mean, I had to link up there all night, and your boy's been lying saying they won't let me up because he never hit the damn link.
Yeah.
Oh.
See that? Oh. He knew exactly what was going on. He already had the one-on-one. The way he said that, oh. Like, that was I already knew, but thanks for telling me type of oh. Like, come on.
All right, you guys. Well, you guys have a good night.
All right, you too. Keep up the good comedy.
Oh, that guy.
He went up there to try to assert dominance and be like, why are you talking about my boy? Trying to pull up and try to make it about him. When he wasn't even there was no discussion there. Earlier in the stream, they had talked about him because he was in the comments. And Triple T was replying to his comments. So it's real funny how these motherfuckers play. They don't even play the game right. They think they're brain smart, but they're really fucking stupid.
Well, they watch Upchurch too much.
Oh yeah, they glazing super hard, for sure.
Yeah. Talk about cult.
And it's real funny though. Like Simple Man said it. We need better ops. Like these are really the ops. You got Johnny Gobble, Hickerbilly, obsolete. Like really, this is the ops. Really, this is a horrible version of Power Rangers that I've ever seen.
Power Rangers from Temu.
For real though, and they're like the what are those little old? Anybody remember the 90s Power Rangers movie with the glob men? That's what these motherfucking ops are, those glob men.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just corny as fuck, dumb as hell. Like,
Cringe.
come on now.
Cringe.
They're always cringe. Always cringe. Always, no matter what. Whatever.
They don't even have to try to be cringe. Like,
no.
Like, I could be cringe, but that would be me doing it on purpose.
Right.
They're just
yeah,
cringe. the way they say stuff.
And just the way they move. If you ever watch some of Hickorbilly's streams, I've been in there a couple times. I've been one to defend. I defended Colt Montgomery about the whole shit that they pulled with him. And then the other time I was just listening in. I didn't comment anything because I was kind of just paying attention to who was talking and what they were saying. There is no organization. They talk over each other all the time. Obsolete tries to act like it's his show when it's not. And frankly, it's Hickorbilly's just been fighting Captain Glaze for a spot on Ryan Upchurch's dick. And then the rest of the panel are a bunch of yes men that are like, "Yo, Upchurch, I want you to acknowledge me like you acknowledged Hickorbilly. Hey, I'm with Hickorbilly. Hi." That's the rest of them. That's all what's going on over there.
So you tell me if I say Upchurch is the best rapper of all time, I can become famous?
Yep. Yo, if you say that and you tag Ryan Upchurch in all your videos and posts, you might get a visit to Ghost Ranch.
I might make it, guy.
You might be able to say, "Mama, I made it."
Yeah, give me a couple $3,000.
Yo, he might hook you up with some money and a truck, bro. Look at Power Stroke, look at Father and Son Reacts. I'm just saying.
Or maybe a iPad or a MacBook.
Oh wait, he couldn't get that. Remember that was the one thing he couldn't get because it was his producer. He had to have his fans help for that.
Man, I could be working for Ryan Upchurch without getting paid. Hell yeah, let me quit my day job.
Right. But hey, did you know? But at least you're working for Upchurch, so it's going to make you famous. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's what's going to happen.
I'm good.
Literally, though. Wild as shit. But, like, for real, these
That
ops
guy's
is
a
wild.
Don't let them discourage you, bro.
Charlie, shut the fuck up. We're trying to discourage you from breathing.
But this is
watch your fucking ass. You get on my Cashville gets on my goddamn nerves, but I can't.
This is literally a bunch of them just talking about a lot of the ops of Triple T, if you will. There is one video I want to go over because this is just funny as hell. And anybody that knows, I'm the guy that ran off Johnny Gobble on Chop's stream. So we already know over here. It's what? It's fuck Johnny Gobble. So here we go.
Holy shit.
It's fucking hilarious.
Hold on. Is it
I
gonna
gotta
play?
run that back. It's fucking hilarious. Right now.
Hold on. We gotta rewind it all the way. There we go.
Say what you gotta say, Johnny Gobble. Shit.
Good God Almighty, son.
True, T-Dam.
But anyways, listen, I wanted to come here and talk to you a minute, Adam. I've been trying to reach out to you.
Actually, let's go to the original. Should we just go to the original video without it pausing? Yeah, let's do it real quick. Because I know he has it on here. Shout out again, Triple T, for all the great fucking content to use.
Golden content. Absolutely.
And mind you, if y'all haters want to say some stupid shit, I hope you fucking do. I really do.
Yeah.
Y'all can try to say I'm trying to glaze Triple T for his views, this, that, the other. Actually, this has been a previous conversation I've already had with this man. I respect Triple T all the way. And I have already been given permission to use any of his content for videos and for future things.
Yeah.
What?
I said, yeah, you just try and keep it real.
So, but we are going to look up, where is this gold? It's got to be down here, further down. Right here. Found it.
Fuck yeah.
Now, mind you, this is a person trying to run a reaction channel and be able to have artists come up on his panel and interview them and have this dialogue with them. And this is what we do. Okay.
What up, cowboy?
What up, Adam Calhoun?
What do you want, Johnny Gobble? What do you want?
Son, you won't let nobody talk, bro. You ain't no red blood American. You won't let me stand up here and talk, bro. You just want to keep on cutting me down.
Come on, say what you gotta say, Johnny Gobble. Shit.
Good God Almighty, son. But anyways, listen, I wanted to come here and talk to you a minute, Adam. I've been trying to reach out to you. So Tim keeps on hollering on the internet.
Don't do it, Adam. I'm telling you.
What do you mean don't do it, son? Let me talk. Let me talk. Go ahead. But I'm from the same place Adam is. I'm down here in Kentucky, son. 30.
First off, Johnny Gobble, how dumb do you sound? I come from somewhere Adam comes from. Down south in Kentucky. Speaking of the man, Triple T, welcome in.
What's up?
What's up, bro? How are you doing?
Doing good. Driving on my way home from work.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Hope work was well.
Busy.
Busy's good though. That means time fly by, right?
Well, yeah, I guess.
I feel it. I feel it. We just going over one of your videos.
Oh, gobbledygoo?
Yeah. It's our favorite guy of the day, bro.
Yeah, he's a little triggered right now.
Oh, he's very triggered. Very, very triggered. He's butthurt in his feelings. And I'm loving it. I love it. First, he got ran off of Chop Easy's panel, and now he wants to play victim. And Triple T blocked me.
Oh, Chop Easy kicked him off his panel?
No, remember on the panel when I was, you were there. I think you might have fell asleep.
Oh, that panel, yeah.
I ran my motherfucking mouth real good. He was like, "Oh, you're so triggered." No, bro, I'm not triggered. I'm being loud because Martin Speaks won't shut the fuck up between him not shutting the fuck up and Johnny Gobble trying to interrupt every fucking chance he gets on something. I was like, nah, I'm just gonna spit my shit and I'm gonna say it loudly so you can't fucking interrupt me, bro. Hey, best saying of that stream, I'll smack the tits off of you. Hey. Oh my god, that's gold. But let's get into this. This shit is funny as hell. This is what we do when we trying to run a reaction channel and get interviews with artists. This is how we act.
30 minutes from Pikeville, Kentucky. But anyways, he said that he talking to you on the phone about me, son. He said I'm gonna let Adam.
Oh, pause. Adam Calhoun's in Illinois, not Kentucky. Johnny Gobble. Just so we're clear, so you know geography. You're nowhere near him.
I'm letting Adam Calhoun know how to see. He went, look, I got him tore all the hell, son. Blood, face red, and everything, son. No, but anyway.
So, in case you don't know Adam, he is the president of Cody Lane's Hill Gang.
Oh, that's
right. Hills. Yeah.
Oh, I am.
Yeah. Come on.
I don't know
Spit
Cody
up,
Lane. Don't know Cody Lane. But yeah, Adam, he's trying his best to cause problems between me and you, and that's just the fact. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, he was on the internet, bro, hollering this shit that he was on the phone with you talking about Johnny Goble. I ain't fucking playing with you. I'm being fucking real.
I didn't know your name was Johnny Goble. I thought it was Johnny Gobble.
No, that's Ryan made fun of me for years, calling me Johnny Gobble. I went through the same. Yeah.
No, hold on. We gotta go full screen.
Yeah, my name's Johnny Goble. It's not Gobble.
Okay.
Didn't you also say that? Didn't you also say that Ryan paid you $1,000 to have sex with him?
The best part of this whole video was Adam's face and FJ's Outlaw's face during this whole interaction, mind you.
Dude, a fucking troll, bro. The same shit you're talking about was putting a fucking head on, bro. This dude's a fucking idiot. Like, I don't see how you're friends with this dude, bro. I'm being serious.
What is that?
I'm not
FJ,
playing
why
with
are
you.
you sitting there with the same expression on your face?
Bro, I'm not. I don't know.
Wait, what's the problem, Johnny? What is the problem?
I mean, he's trying to make a problem with me and you, and that's the facts about it, bro.
I don't even know. I don't know you.
Adam, have I ever talked to you about Johnny Gobble?
No, I've seen your
Thank you.
stuff, and I've not. Other than that, I don't.
But but the thing is, he's been on the internet saying that he's going to fucking talk to you and make you not fuck with me. I've seen you in my comments, bro.
Here we all are.
What is it?
Here we all are. We're all here.
Right. Yeah. After he let me up, fucking this dude won't let me talk to you, bro, because he knows what I'm going to speak on.
What are you going to speak on?
Speak on it, Johnny.
The shit that he's fucking been doing, bro. Fucking talking about fucking you. Like he was saying he's talking to you on the phone that and that you're all going to talk about me and.
Pause. Hold on. Can we pause that? Can he just say what I think he said? Because he was so irritated, he didn't know what to say. His brain was thinking of the shit to say, but it wasn't just working out of his mouth. So he was talking about him fucking you.
Speak on it, Johnny.
The shit that he's fucking been doing, bro. Fucking talking about fucking you.
See? Just say.
Like he was saying he's
Clip
talking to you on the phone that and that you're all going to talk about me and he's going to make sure that you don't fuck with me and all that. That's bullshit, bro.
Brother, I don't not fuck with you. I don't know you. I've seen your content. What do you want me to do?
I don't
Adam
think
is
it's a bit
so
funny,
confused.
Tim.
It's hilarious because Adam is so confused. He's like, what the fuck?
I really don't.
You're acting like a schoolgirl right now.
I'm acting like a schoolgirl telling Adam what you're fucking doing on the internet. That's a schoolgirl.
I didn't know that was happening.
Well, that was happening.
All right.
I mean, he ain't even taking this shit serious. It ain't funny to me, bro. I take my reactions fucking serious. And this dude has said he was going to fuck up any networking I had with any fucking body. Dick with him.
I don't have no problems with you, man. I don't know you.
That's all I got to goddamn say. I'm out here. Y'all think the shit's fun?
Yo, listen. That was the closest 5 minutes to Jerry Springer that I've had.
I don't understand what the
Fucking
fuck is
FJ,
happening.
man.
I don't either.
I don't fucking know, bro. But I mean, let's be honest. That's how we, promote our reaction channel to Adam Calhoun.
Take my reaction serious now.
I take my reaction serious. And then he wanted to play it was like, oh, it was a skit to make y'all laugh. That's why you left the way you did. This ain't funny. You're making fun of me. And you left in a frantic anger. Come on now. Come on, Johnny. Keep it a buck. Now, of course, Triple T's going to get the flame. Oh, he's talking about me. Nah, motherfucker, I'm talking about you, bro. That's the difference.
It's just still funny. It's still funny every time I watch it.
Dude, it's hilarious. It's fucking. I can't understand how a grown man can approach another grown man about another grown man.
He said, I'm acting like a schoolgirl because I'm on here telling Adam what you're doing on the internet. Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
That's a fucking schoolgirl fucking mentality, you fucking little dweeb. Oh, fuck. You can't make this shit up.
Nope. It's just fucking funny as hell. This shit is too good.
Oh,
But
damn.
Man. Triple T, why you gotta do your boy like that? Man, why you gotta block him? Why are you so
What?
mean to him?
I didn't block him.
Exactly.
I didn't
That's
block
my point. See? Thank you. Thank you for saying that. That was my whole point
Lori,
behind it.
Lori blocked him.
There you go. There you go, Dagburn. Stop running your mouth and calling that Triple T because Triple T didn't do it. Lori did. So your whole video, what was that, today? I think it was, or yesterday? Oh, Triple T blocked me. He's complaining, playing the victim. That shit don't work. Be honest, it was Lori, not Triple T.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Now, it's just wild to me how Johnny plays this game. Now, if you do, now correct me if I'm wrong, Tim. I don't remember you ever apologizing or making a deal with Johnny Gobble. Am I correct by that?
I said to him, yeah, I said, if you tell me what happened, who gave you the paperwork, I'll apologize. So he told me, and then I switched lanes on him, and I just kept moving, and I never thought I was going to apologize.
Right. Thank you.
I'll be right back.
No problem. So therefore, Johnny Gobble, or Gobble, whichever way you want to be called. I don't really give a fuck.
Gobble.
Your whole narrative is wrong. You didn't lie. Not once did he say he was your friend. Not once did he say he was going to be nice to you and all these things. Now, does that mean he's going to disrespect a host? Like, let's say he's on Chop and you come up. Is he going to disrespect the host? No. He knows how to be respectable. Me, on the other hand, I don't give a fuck. As you seen the last time you went up on Chop, what happened, bro? I ate your ass up. You didn't last 5 minutes, bro, and you was out of there. And if you have not seen that, I suggest, after the stream, feel free to go check it out. It's a good laugh. Like I said, the greatest line ever. I'll slap the titties off of you. Hey, Johnny. I meant what I said. It's a free weight loss program, bro. Sign up. I got you. We already know you broke. Your wife got the money. She ain't got to fork out any money. She ain't got to fork out shit. Because I don't even want your wife. I'm good on that. So we'll just call it free. We can record it if you want. You can get your numbers up. That's fine. Do whatever you want. But it's so funny how motherfuckers want to talk so much shit and then twist the narrative or play a victim and switch the roles to kind of.
Hey, Enlightened.
Yeah. What's up, Lori?
Yep. Here, you want to put my seatbelt on? You got my sweater. Oh, sorry. Supposed to have bad storms tonight, my mom said.
Vinny says, "What up, Uncle?
What up, Vinny?
And Auntie?"
Hey, Vinny.
This is
sorry. Tim had to pick me up.
No worries. All good over here. You are on the first episode ever of Country Rap Court TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've already been in your chat right after PT. It was a rough one.
Yeah.
Your avatar showing up.
So, okay. Well, here's the thing. I mean, I already asked Backwoods this question. Triple T, what is your thoughts on the whole Hosier and Brooke situation?
Well, I got a part 2 coming out tomorrow.
You got a part. Ooh, snap!
Spicy.
So I can't really go into details.
Respectable. I got you.
But yeah, it ain't looking good.
Okay.
I'll just put it to you like that.
'Cause I have a whole weird,
Okay.
I have a different perspective, and I don't know.
What's your perspective?
Okay, just based on what I've seen. Okay. I can't condemn Hosier, but I can't say he's innocent because Hosier has a history of shit with women that he's gotten away with, right?
Yeah.
But in the same thing, women do some dirty shit to set up men.
Yeah,
But
I said Nicole
now-
Arbor did almost the same thing to round up.
mhm. But here's what gets me though. He was snaky enough to take pictures of her in an ambulance, in a hospital bed, and then not go into details and then set up his own scenario and story after, you know what I mean? Why would you need, who does that slimy, grimy shit that you only know of this chick and you're going to take pictures of her at her worst moments unless you're trying to set up a story?
That's what I said. I said, why would you put it on your Instagram story?
Yeah.
100%.
So there's, that's why I'm withholding judgment till I see more facts.
Right.
I know what. Let's
like
be
the
real
fact
though.
that you brought up that fat Lori, because there was certain things that kind of, not saying that Hosier's anywhere innocent in this picture at all, because I don't believe that at all. I believe there's guiltiness in both players. I think that both done wrong. But the way she's going about certain things is kind of clout drifting, if you will. She's already went towards Just in Time talking about doing a song, that she has shit to say. Apparently she's gonna be on Chop Easy's panel tonight.
After Tim already reached out when he dropped the story for her. So it's just weird.
To me, honestly, if this is all a situation, it was all true, and he's this horrible person, why aren't you going to the police about it and making a report? YouTube should not be the first place you go. YouTube
Now
can't
you gotta-
protect you.
Now look at this part though. All the stuff that she had, he took everything.
Correct.
Supposedly. Deleted a lot of stuff. So it's her side, his side. I look at it this way. Look at everything that church said about Hosier for years.
Yep.
What a scumbag he was. Now he's celebrated because he did a diss track on his behalf.
Yep.
Everybody's forgetting all the dirt. Everybody's forgetting the domestic violence or the underage stuff that was put out, right?
Correct.
Now we have another woman. But like I said, there seems to be some wrongdoing. That's why I want to see the whole picture. And I don't think we ever will. There's her side, his side. But if you ain't there, we don't get to see the whole picture.
Right.
Well, in her case, she said she had friends with her. I'm not sure if they were with her the entire night, though.
Right. I'm not sure either.
No, they weren't. They weren't.
They weren't. She said that. She said that they came after, didn't they? She started out with them and then she hooked back up with them?
No. She started out with Hosier.
Okay.
They went to Nashville. They were going to party on Broadway the night before his show in Biloxi. That's when all the stuff went down. Then she drove into Biloxi and he took her rental car keys, her driver's license, stole her money, and then the friends had to come down to pick her up.
But see, there's the catch. If somebody roofied me and did those evil things that she's portraying, why give him a ride after?
That was my
that
question.
other two. Yep.
Yep. That's the
But
part
also-
that I'm not gonna convict him because there's
Six.
too many inconsistencies.
Big Six and Muddy make a good question, though. How did he know that she was in the alley?
No, that wasn't an alley. That was outside of a hotel room.
Yeah, like at the corner of the hotel.
Oh,
If you go back and look at the video, you can tell it's right outside the hotel.
Oh, okay.
And he could have followed her down. If he, let's hypothetically say he spiked her drink, right? Then he would have followed her behind her, waiting for it to take effect. But I do know this. When he kept saying, oh, you're dropping stuff, of course, she was using her hands to scoop up all her belongings. You're going to drop things. So that was hyper. He made that into more than what it was, deliberately making it look like she was drunk and out of her mind.
I will tell you this. The source that I got, and I cannot confirm or deny this, so this is all allegedly, said that they believe, because they were with the MC called the Banditos, and they feel that one of them did it to her. And if you know anything about the MC world, they like to share.
Yep.
And supposedly he was okay with it, and he didn't want to take her to the hospital because he would have been embarrassed in front of the Banditos.
Right.
Or would have been looked at as maybe a rat.
Yeah.
But that still seems far-fetched too. Everything about this story, there's so many holes. It's like a damn cheese grater.
Well, the first question you have to ask yourself, why film it?
That's what I said. Why put it on Instagram?
Right.
And why go to social media for people to talk about it instead of the police department?
Correct.
File charges. And even though Roofie, it still shows up the next day. So if you went to the hospital and Hosier got rid of your paperwork,
They still have a record
they
of it.
still have the records electronically in your files from the hospital and the lab. Go get those and put them out.
Also, most of the time you're connected on an app to your hospital files nowadays. You can get them directly from your phone.
Right.
Most hospitals offer that to you, that you could go directly from your phone to whatever it is that you, whatever hospital paperwork that they have on you.
But her hiding behind, oh, he just trashed my paperwork. I don't have anything. Go to the hospital. I can go now and get records from 20 or 30 years ago from my hospital records.
Correct. Yep.
So that's not making sense on her part either. So even though people might not like Hosier, I think there's enough holes that right now the benefit of the doubt has to go on both sides, because there should be nobody saying for sure she's innocent or she's lying or he's lying. There's too many holes right now
For sure.
based on what we've seen. So
For sure. But there is definitely a lot of people running narratives already. I've seen it.
Oh yeah. Her side, his sides. I get that. You're going to want to stand up for your people. But those of us on the outside, there's got to be smarter people being like, look, there's too many holes on both sides of the fence here.
Facts.
Was she supposedly roofied inside the bar?
See, that's not been clear either.
That hasn't been discussed either.
Because you would think that there would be cameras around, right?
Correct.
Well, if my source is correct, they wouldn't have been at a bar. They would have been at an MC's hangout.
Gotcha.
But I don't know if my source is correct or not.
See, and that's what we said. Even with sources without picture evidence or videos or medical
that's
records,
what I was asking, like, without
there
camera
is.
evidence, you
Yep.
can't, or eyewitness, at least.
Right. It's Broadway. On top of it, there's not one witness.
Yep. So I think this is a story that anybody who's like calling her a liar or calling him a liar might end up looking like a fool themselves. That's why I'm like, when Tim first showed me the story, I'm like, ugh, I know it's a bad look because Hosier has a history about what he's done with women. But sometimes even a guilty man once in a while is innocent.
Yeah. 100%.
So.
And that's
Well,
kind of
guys.
why I wanted to get over it.
I appreciate you letting me up, but I'm gonna take my wife out on a date.
Always, man. You're always welcome, my guy. Thank you for coming up and enjoy your date.
Thanks for having us.
Always
All
a
right,
pleasure.
good talking to you. Good talking to the backwoods.
Yep.
And shout out to everybody in the chat. I can't see you, but much love and respect to all of you.
Much love, Triple T. Thank you for coming up.
And don't forget to go check out Country Rap Tea in the morning. All right, later.
And Lori and Maka's live tonight.
Yeah, Lori and Maka's live tonight.
Hey.
Let's
Alrighty,
go.
guys. So, shout out Triple T again. Thank you for allowing me to use the content. It's much appreciated, bro. It makes things a lot easier to pull up videos and certain things that I might not have free access to because of going through Instagram or whatever it might be. But it is definitely very appreciative. So, with that being said, man, all the tea, all the juice, all that. There's so much more to cover. This is just episode 1, guys, man. This is the first of many. We'll have many special guests. Ranging from, man, it could be Gotcha Man, it could be Johnny Gobble himself. You never know. I doubt it, but we'll see. More Triple T. It could be some artists. Maybe we'll get Big Mendo up here. Maybe we'll get, I don't know, Lord Puss. You know, who knows, man? The options are endless. The drama is endless in the country rap scene. We all know this. So, I will say this, that there is not a definite schedule on the country rap court TV episodes due to the fact that I'm kind of bouncing around on other people's schedules because of guests, or if there's a beef between two people, let's say they can't do it at night. They have to do it in the morning because of their schedule or something like that. I want to be able to oblige to everybody's schedules. So it is an open schedule thing. I'm just going to promote it as the episodes go. Shout out to Official Backwoods. Thank you for coming up, my boy. He is one of the OG rec peoples. Anybody that knows, you should know who he is. Man, much respect to you, bro. Appreciate you coming up.
Hey, man, I'm free on weekends, and weekdays I'm free in the evening. So,
hell yeah, man. To the rest of y'all, man, we gotta say this, all right? So we're gonna make it real clear for everybody. All right, you got some drama, you got some beef, you want to go head to head with somebody, just hit me up, man. I got IG, I got Facebook. You know, we can set it up. We can get it right here, live for the world to see, and y'all can settle y'all's beef. And you know, hopefully we can settle it with talking. If not, well, shit. At least we fucking tried. That's what we're trying to do here, man. We are trying to make moves and just settling beefs and kind of make things just quiet down a bit, because there's too much shit going on in this genre, and we need to calm that shit down and start making music and making great content. And that's what we're here for. I love you all. Thank you for coming in, man. Every one of y'all are amazing guests. We had HBR, we had Triple T, Lori's World, and Backwoods Logan. Man, everybody in the chat, I appreciate everybody's opinions. Everybody talking it in the chat, being here watching. I love y'all. And apparently Muddy is taking the Enlightened Watcher to court in July. Man, Muddy, that's going to be a rough court date for you. And that anything about the Enlightened Watcher, man, he watches it all. He knows, man. We got Richard Z. Be like Judge Jody. Big facts. Man, I love y'all. I appreciate everybody's time, man. I know time is valuable. We only got 24 hours in a day. Life is not guaranteed. Tomorrow is never promised. So every minute and every day that you spend with me listening to my bullshit is a day that I appreciate and love y'all for the support. This channel can't grow without y'all. So make sure you smash that like button. Give it a share. Let people know what's going on. And you know what? Like I said, if you got something to talk about that regarding the situations that are going on in the genre, man, just let me know. I got Instagram, Facebook, and all that. I even got the email on the YouTube. Feel free to hit me up. We can set it up, or you can be a special guest, and we can hash it out on the shit. You know what I mean? We trying to settle all these beefs and drop this shit like real nice. We're gonna start talking real nice, as Justin Time would say. We need a unity. We need to go together. We need to make music and great memories, man. Memories mean everything. So if that doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what will. I love y'all. Stay blessed. Stay positive. And until the next episode, peace.